Packers on EA Sports as we welcome you to Green Bay, Wisconsin for today's game.
Jim Nance, Phil Simms, partner, look forward to sharing a very special afternoon with you.
Yeah, Jim, I think it's going to be special because we have two teams that have special players on their side, and it's always fun to watch them, to see how athletic and how wide open the NFL has become. So fans, they love it this way, so you're going to love this game.
All right, so let's head down to the field now, as it looks like kickoff is moments away. He's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Coming onto the field for the Chiefs is quarterback Alex Smith, who found a home in Kansas City a year ago as Andy Reid entrusted Smith with his offense, as Kansas City had one of the remarkable turnaround seasons in recent memory in the league.
Well, last year, Alex Smith, he shut up all the naysayers. What a year he had. He was solid from the start to the end, turns the football very seldom, and runs around a lot better than people think.
Charles takes the hit and is brought down. For the offense today, one of the quickest running backs the league has ever known, Jamal Charles.
He's quick, he's fast, he's underrated, he's underappreciated. What can you say about Jamal Charles? I think I just said it all.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
2nd down and 8.
To Bo.
Clay Matthews makes the tackle.
As you take a look at the defense, Clay Matthews not only gives this unit a lot of leadership, but big-time pass rushing ability from the linebacker position.
Well, there were some question marks when he was drafted out of USC, but there's no question marks anymore. Clay Matthews, one of the best outside linebackers in the NFL.
The Chiefs will go with the pistol on this play.
3rd and 1. And they'll run the football with Charles.
The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
The Packers defense is just one of the best in the NFL. What a job that time on the run play. They get penetration, they get in the backfield, and they make the tackle for a loss.
The Chiefs will punt the football away.
Hyde's got a chance this time.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Onto the field steps Aaron Rodgers. He played in only 9 games a year ago, dealing with a broken collarbone injury, but he returned in time for a Week 17 must-win victory against the Bears that led them into the playoffs.
We saw last year in 2013 when Aaron Rodgers is not playing for the Green Bay Packers, they are not a very good football team. One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, there's nothing he can't do. Eddie Lacy is the type of runner you like to get him involved early, get him into the game. Why? Because he runs with such power and he can punish defenses. If you let him do that early, I promise you, you get great rewards later in the game.
False start, and that sets the offense back 5 yards.
Yeah, listen, false start, and it can be the littlest thing. A little flinch, it doesn't look like much, but everybody in the stadium can see it, and so can the official.
Wide receivers are bunched up. From the shotgun. Here's Boykin. That picks up 7. As we take a look at the offense, Jordy Nelson seems to get better every year in this league.
Jordy Nelson has been a solid player for this Green Bay offense over the last few years. Fast, big, can really go up and get those catches when defensive backs are draped all over him.
And as always, the starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's, where you always get better ingredients, better pizza.
3rd and 3.
Jordy Nelson with a nice catch there. That ball had a lot on it.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. The defense gets a sack.
Makes the sack. Loss of 6.
Let's set this defensive unit now. A very intimidating presence as a pass rusher, and that is Tamba Hali.
Yeah, he's a great guy, too. You know that. We talked to him. Tamba Hali from Teaneck, New Jersey, and Teaneck High School. Boy, he has been playing great football for a long time.
Offense lines up here.
319.
Ball's out. They recover their own fumble. Good piece of tackling.
Recovers the loose ball on the play.
Well, when you get in situations like this, 3rd and long, you got to be part of the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the 1st down, but don't force it because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
The defense comes out in the dime.
319.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Keeps his legs moving, and they get to him again.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Packers are going to punt the football. Bush is in on the tackle.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
Jenkins is a receiver in the slot. 1st down at the 35. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Charles is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job on the defense. They followed him up for a short gain.
Offense lines up here.
Smith takes it from the gun.
And he hauls it in.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
Charles is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 40.
He'll throw it over the middle.
Dwayne Bowe with a nice catch there. That ball had a lot on it.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
This play set up by the long gainer. Sticks to his hands.
Number 15 with the reception. First down on the play.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Smith will have it in the pistol.
Nothing will drive a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 35.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Williams there to make the tackle.
Well, when you play quarterback in the NFL, it is definitely not for the faint of heart. You are going to get hit no matter how good your offensive line is. Nice job by taking the hit and completing the pass down the field.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
The Chiefs have it at the 29.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Jones is there to make the tackle.
The Chiefs do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Smith setting up now in the pistol.
3rd and 2. Jamal Charles carries the football. Breaks away. And he's going to be tackled. And that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
He'll try this one from 39. And he puts it through for 3.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Throws out the arm. He's taken down at the 23. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
From the gun.
Throws the pass.
Here's Boykin. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on 1st down, nice throw and catch, just short of the 1st down.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 2nd and 3.
Rodgers sends it to Cobb. And Cobb is stopped there.
When you throw this pass as a quarterback, you've got to stick it right onto the body of the wide receiver. They are nervous because they're running across the middle.
Offense lines up here.
319.
From the gun, Rodgers.
And he's forced to the ground.
Makes the sack on the play. 5-yard loss on the play.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
The Packers lined up. Everybody split out wide. The Packers snap. No one's going to get him now. The 30.
And he's brought to the ground.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Staying with the passing game on first down. And he's thrown to the ground.
Is there for the sack on the play. Loss of 4 on the play.
Well, the offense has just done a terrible job here today protecting the quarterback. And once again, the defense finds a way to get singled up, and a guy gets free and takes the quarterback down.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. From the gun. Looking across the middle. Johnson's there to take him down.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. On the money. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The Packers will look to tie the game up on this field goal try. The kick is good.
Again, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
The Chiefs from the 22.
To Avery. That tackle by A.J. Hawk.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense, through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
Offense lines up here.
The Chiefs take it from the 28. Out of the I formation is Charles.
And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Jamal Charles out of the University of Texas. He might be as fast as running back as there is in this league. You give him a little bit of a window, and he will pick up big yards.
They've come out in the dime package. First down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle.
Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Yeah, it looks like an upper body injury. You could tell he was favored it as he came off the field. And once we know more, of course, we'll tell everybody out there what went on. Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
Secures it with two hands.
Number 11 completes the pass.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
And that Shields, who almost came away with the pick.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time, but they're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on third down, and that is bad.
The punter awaits the snap. They bring him to the turf.
From the 22.
And he's taken down.
Makes the sack. 7-yard loss on the play.
My gosh, you talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Rodgers still has it, pulls it in. Nelson's tackled down after a gain of 12.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Third down and 5.
Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
They'll mark him at the 40.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10.
Jamal Charles. Running room.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Anytime you see a running back get in the secondary, from there he can make it happen. But to get in the secondary, you got to have good blocking up front. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Chiefs line up now for the point after.
It's good.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Quarles usually at tight end, but he's in the backfield this time.
Good throw, good catch, and the receiver fights through to pick up the first.
Jim, when you have a quarterback that is accurate as this guy is, when he sees man-to-man coverage, he is going to get the completion.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 1st and 10.
And Rodgers will hand it off. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Ball comes out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
In on the stop.
On the play, recovered by the defense.
Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st and 10. And they'll run the football with Charles. A tackle behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Offense lines up here.
The Chiefs snap it at the 41.
He has the grab.
Sherman's marked down at the 41.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
The Packers sat at the line. Dime package. The Chiefs snap it at the 41. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Chiefs will punt the football away.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Offense lines up here.
319! 319!
First down at the 20.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Number 97 makes the sack on the play. Loss of 6 on the play.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Quarles, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Here's the handoff. Bailey's in on the tackle.
Number 27 on the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
They've come out in the dime package.
Out of the shotgun.
Throws the pass. Gains 15.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those touchdowns.
Watch the blitz. They're coming. 319! 319!
First down at the 37. Out of the eye, it's Lacey. Throws the stiff arm. That's a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
They bring in the extra tight end. It's second down and 3.
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
Third down and 3.
The Packers now move the chains.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
Makes the catch in open space. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
The Packers now with the extra point to tie the game.
And the point after is good. Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Offense lines up here.
The Chiefs have it at the 24.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That false start penalty will push them back 5 yards.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Alex Smith from the gun. Finds his mark.
Number 11 with the pass completion. Gain of 12.
Jenkins is so fast, you have to back off of him. Why? Because you don't want him to run by you and go deep down the field. So that time he takes the out route. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he makes the catch just short of the first down marker.
Smith's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
3rd down and 2. The give.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The officials can't tell for certain if it's a first down, so they'll measure for this one. They measure, and they rule it a first down.
Number 25 on the carry. 3 yards.
Good job by the
play.
offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that first down.
1st down and 10.
He'll get it again. Tackle made by Daniels.
Number 25 gets the call.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Jenkins is in the slot.
Hey, John.
The Chiefs from the 37.
Throws to the right.
Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Charles lined up in the backfield. The Chiefs from the 37. To Avery.
He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
Back to the air here on 1st down.
And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Smith's going to be in the pistol here.
2nd down and 10. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
This defense, what a good job that time, swarming the offense, and they stopped the run, and and cause them to lose a couple yards. Now you have 3rd and long. Let those pass rushers go and see if you can make a big play.
Third down and 11.
Has the reception all alone. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
Midway, second quarter.
Keeps it here. Looking to go deep. In his hands, complete. Touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Chiefs for the extra point.
Count it.
Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm.
Gains 18.
Number 33 on the return.
Now 1st and 10. Makes the reception.
Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Offense lines up here.
319.
2nd and short.
Handoff made. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first.
2nd and short. The defense is thinking run, and what do they get? They get a run. They were waiting for it, and they made a nice play to stop them short of the first down.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
The Packers have it at the 29.
Stiff arm. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
Nelson's lined up in the slot. First down at the 36. Back to the ground. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down on the run.
Well, when you have a successful draw play, a lot of times it's up to the quarterback. As he's dropping back, if he holds that football up and makes everybody think it's a pass, it works. Then when he hands it to the running back, look out.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center.
319.
The Packers snap it at the 41. Here's Boykin. Holly's the one who brings him to the ground.
It's just a good example of how the NFL has changed. If you want a big play, you don't always have to throw it down the field or design something special. Throw it to these receivers short. We can see they're able to take short passes, break tackles, and with their talent, they get long gains.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Looking to go up top again on first down. On the money. That picks up 7.
Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
Aaron Rodgers back off the line, shotgun formation. 2nd and goal from the 1. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Packers with a PAT to tie the contest. The point after is good.
Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Jenkins lined up now as a slot receiver. The Chiefs take it from the 23.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. He's tackled right at the 24.
Matthews is so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 10. He's wide open for the grab.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets a first down.
Smith set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. From the shotgun. Makes the reception. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. They're going back up top, eyeing that left side, and that's a gain of 9.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big plays. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Smith set in the pistol. The Chiefs take it from the 33. Charles is going to secure the handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
Smith's lining up in the pistol. 1st and 10. They call his number once more. Picks up 8 here. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. 2nd down and 2. The defense gets the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Well.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. Tackles made.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Smith will have it in the pistol.
1st and 10.
Fights through contact.
In the promised land. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Chiefs with the PAT to come. Inside of the uprights. Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Split backfield here. 1st down and 10. They're setting up screen for about 4. The Packers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage. The quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 6. He's brought down. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Offense lines up here. 1st down at the 47. The defense gets a sack.
97 makes the sack on the play. A loss of 7.
Getting set as fast as they can.
319. 319.
Drop back, shotgun formation.
Makes the catch. Johnson's going to make the tackle. The Packers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Nickel formation here for the defense. 3rd and forever. Out to the left.
Here's Boykin.
Number 11 is there for the catch.
Well, in a situation like this in the first half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
Tim Mastay now called on to punt.
Jenkins is a receiver in the slot. 1st down at the 31.
That does it for the first half. Packers trail in this one. We're back here now in this one where the Chiefs are leading by 7.
Time to check in quickly with Danielle Bellini from the sidelines. Danny?
I got a chance to quickly speak with Derek Johnson at halftime. His team is losing the turnover battle, but the game, guys, is still close. And he told me if he and his teammates can get a turnover in the second half, they feel confident about their shot to win this game.
Thanks, Danielle. And now we'll go to the field. Suckup has it teed up now for the start of the second half.
Throws out the arm. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Adams is in the slot. The 3rd quarter begins with this play. Gains 20.
The catch is made for a 1st down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Lacey lines up in the backfield.
319!
And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. And he's forced to the ground.
50 records the sack on the play. Loss of 6.
You know, there's always a rhythm, Jim, to throwing the football down the field. As a quarterback, you drop back, you set up, you look, and you start to throw the football. When you delay that process too long, you're going to get in trouble, and that's why he gives up the sack that time.
The defense comes out on the dime.
319.
The Packers from the 37. And he's taken down once more for the sack.
Loss of 10 on the play.
Sacks are so hard to come by in the NFL, but how about this time? The defender gets the sack. That is 2 sacks in 2 plays.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Packers from the 27. Adams there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Jim, this is a situation right here. I don't think you have to go for it right now. Of course, you're losing this game. It's in the second half. You have 4th and short near midfield. I think you punt the football and rely on your defense to get it back for you in good position.
They're set to punt it away now.
Punt attempt goes out after 15-yard line.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center.
Now 1st and 10.
Jamal Charles carries the football. Tackle made by Daniels.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Jenkins lined up in the slot.
2nd down and 5.
Has his target. Unstoppable. He's at the 50. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Jamal Charles.
That hit by B.J. Raji.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Smith's setting up now in the pistol.
2nd down and 5.
And Davis is going to take the handoff now.
Well, the defense, they give up a 1st down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center.
First and 10.
Davis got it on the handoff. Matthews, that time on the tackle.
34 on the carry.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Smith's going to be in the pistol here.
Second down and 4.
Davis called on once again.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
Third and 5. And he's thrown to the ground.
Is here for the sack on the play. Loss of 4 on the play.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
He'll try this one from 43.
And converts on the 3.
Is good.
That was good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
Throws the stiff arm. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Running formation here. Offense in the full house set. First and 10.
They'll run it here. And that's Holly in on the stop.
Gets the call on the run.
Lacey is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Hey, man. Hey, here we go. Watch.
3-19. Second and 9.
To the ground. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
319.
The Packers from the 32.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
The Packers get a first down.
Number 17 makes the reception.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Three 19. 319.
The Packers take it from the 43.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's brought down at the 46.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Second down and 7.
Keeps it here. Here's Boykin. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Wow, if Aaron Rodgers wasn't dangerous enough, now you let him play action pass. Oh my gosh, that is almost impossible to stop.
Lacey lines up in the backfield.
319.
First down and 10.
Nelson's got it. First down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up the first downs.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
And he's taken down.
99 makes the sack on the play. Loss of 5.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers from the 37 gets the handle here. That's a gain of 10.
The great thing about the draw play, just for a split second, the defense thinks it's pass. Now they're reacting instead of attacking, and allows you to get a few extra yards.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
3rd and 5. Screen. He's got the catch. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the the screen pass, good execution, and they pick up a first down.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center.
319.
First down at the 21. Here's the give to James Starks. Picked up a couple that time. Here's a look at the red zone statistics brought to you by Verizon. Mounting a serious drive. They'll go shotgun here. Throwing now to his left. That's a gain of 6.
When you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
Play after play after play here on this drive.
Rodgers over to Nelson. The Packers now move the chains.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
This long drive continues.
319.
First and goal.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Records the sack on the play. 5-yard loss on the play.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
The long drive continues.
319. 319.
Rodgers from the shotgun.
Did not get both feet down.
Can't complete the pass.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
319.
Third down and 13. He'll fire it out to the left, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Should be what we call a gimme.
The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out, But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
And the kicker's ready to go. Stiff arm.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
First down at the 22.
And they'll run the football with Charles.
Keeps churning ahead to the outside for a gain of about 5.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Jenkins is lined up now as a slot receiver.
Second down and 5.
Smith with the handoff. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 35.
The defense gets the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Charles is in the backfield. Single back set.
Second down and a long way to go. Getting sacked again.
The quarterback hits the deck for a second straight play.
And listen, there's nobody to blame for that except the offensive line. They got to give them a little more time. It's not that easy. You got to have a chance to see the receivers down the field. That time, not enough time, and you're right. Hits the ground once again.
Charles lined up in the backfield. The Chiefs take it from the 28. And sailing out of bounds.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these types of situations.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Hyde's got it on the return. Taken down at the 39.
7-yard gain on the play.
Quarles, a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. From the gun, Rodgers.
The defense gets a sack.
Number 70.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires.
319.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. Lacey lines up in the backfield. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Taken down and sacked again.
The sack on the play. 9-yard loss on the play.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
The Packers have it at the 29. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Loss on the play.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Here's the punt by Mastay. Throws out the arm. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
Now 1st and 10.
Brings it into his body. Gets about 9 on the play.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Well, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
offense lines up here.
The Chiefs take it from the 43.
Clay Matthews in the face of the quarterback.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 3rd down and 6.
Smith dumps it off to Charles.
Number 25, there for the reception. Gain of 15.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Double tight end formation.
The Chiefs take it from the 33.
Alex Smith looking long, and that shields him. Almost came away with the pick.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Chiefs take it from the 33.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles.
And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you think the defense is thinking pass, run the delay or the draw catches them off guard, you'll get some good yards.
Smith set in the pistol. The Chiefs take it from the 28.
Set up screen.
Incomplete as he was looking short.
This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out.
The kick is good.
The field goal attempt is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Chiefs getting set for kickoff.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
Offense lines up here.
The Packers will take the snap from the 25. Rodgers sends it to Lacey, and that picks up 3.
From the gun. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
And he's forced to the ground.
56 makes the sack on the play. Loss of 8.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Packers are going to punt the football. The tackle is made.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Jenkins, a receiver in the slot.
1st and 10.
Pulls it in,
And that's a gain of 10.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Smith lining up in the pistol.
2nd down and 1.
They'll go ground. Taking it right up the middle. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They've come out in the dime package.
The Chiefs have it at the 34. It's wide open. Smith's tackled down at the 22.
First down.
Smith will have it in the pistol. The Chiefs from the 22.
Jamal Charles carries the football, and that gains a few.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Charles is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Now slashing to the right side, looking for room.
Smith's able to move the chains with that carry.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
First and goal from the 9. Davis handed the football.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The defense comes out of the dime.
Second and goal from the 9. Davis is taking the handoff. Rock for a loss on that play.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third and goal from the 10. Makes the reception.
And he's brought down by A.J. Hawk.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on third and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
Should be an easy one here. Drives it through for the field goal.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Ryan Suckup, ready for the kickoff.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Quarles, the receiver, sent out wide to the left.
1st and 10.
The Packers get a first down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Rodgers by himself in the backfield. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Looking across the middle, Jordy Nelson makes the grab.
Sometimes the defense can be all over the receiver. It doesn't matter. You cannot stop a great catch.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Staying with the passing game on 1st down.
Has his target.
Nice tackle.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers have it at the 34. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Finds Cobb, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. They're confident for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
Lacey lines up in the backfield.
319.
1st down and 10. Throws to the right. Interception.
Ducks out of bounds.
47 makes the interception.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10.
Sherman's going to secure the handoff. Tackle made by Peppers that time.
Number 42 gets the call on the
Sherman's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a 1st down.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
1st down following the long play.
Jamal Charles. And a run right up the middle. Burnett's there that time for the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Smith setting up now in the pistol.
2nd and 2.
Catch made. Clinton Dix there to make the stop.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Charles lined up in the backfield. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 45. And tackle down at the 49-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Come on.
2nd down and 6.
Takes another handoff. Hawks able to read that play and make the hit.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
The Packers will come out in the dime.
Yellow. Watch the blitz.
2 minutes to go in the 2nd half. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Smith's going to be in the pistol here.
It's going to be a false start call on the offense.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
False start.
Mike is 59.
Offense. Still third down.
Smith set in the pistol.
Hey, John.
Third and a long way to go.
Right back to him once more. Breaks free. Got the first, and he's got some space. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside and be back in just a moment.
After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action.
Jamal Charles off and running again in a flash.
Yeah, well, that's what his nickname should be, the Flash, because he is fast, deceptive, and he's fast coming out of the University of Texas and quietly has been one of the best running backs in the NFL for quite a while.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Here's another handoff. Charles left side. He's in the clear. The 10. What a run by Charles.
That's a timeout by the D.
Gain of 30 on the play.
Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
What a good job by the offense. Good blocking up front, some good blocks down the field, and a good job by the running back making people miss and getting dragged down just before he gets into the end zone.
Here's the first snap after the big play. He's looking to the right, rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
And so they convert it here on the two-point try.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
Split backfield here.
The Packers will take the snap from the 25. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Loss on the play.
He's got the catch.
Number 12 completes the pass. Gain of 1.
They'll go no huddle.
Rodgers from the shotgun.
Reaches out and snatches it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Gain of 6 on the play.
319! 319! Hey, looks like me, looks like me.
The Packers snap it at the 31.
That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Takes the knee.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Takes the knee. Stay tuned for the highlights and GMC Never Say Never moment, brought to you by EA Sports. It's been a game we'll always remember. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, so glad to bring it to you.